Episode 6 of Reacher Season 3 opens with Quinn finally meeting Jack again after the latter shot him in the head and left him for dead. No, Quinn doesn't recognize Jack at all. And, no, I don't think Quinn is faking his amnesia. He doesn't have any reason to. If he wants Jack dead, he can just gun him down in the Bazaar warehouse and be done with it. He doesn't need to wait for Jack to be at his weakest point to get the jump on him. Jack is a big dude, but he isn't strong enough to deflect bullets, which is a roundabout way of saying that he is automatically at his weakest point when he is surrounded by Quinn's men. Hence, I think that Quinn actually doesn't remember anything about his last altercation with Jack. After reprimanding Beck for allowing a mole to live in his house for such a long time, Quinn even has a little chat with Jack. While they are talking, a guy carrying a customized dress walks in, and Jack notices it in a way that it catches Quinn's eye. That's why when the conversation veers into the topic of who that dress is for, it doesn't seem like Jack is interrogating Quinn or sniffing out clues. This is where it's revealed that Duffy's confidential informant, Teresa, is being kept alive because she is a redhead. Yes, she was caught snooping by Beck and his men. But then Quinn learned that one of his buyers has a thing for redheads. So, in order to sweeten the deal, he intends to give her away to the gun buyer for free. Jack, as well as Duffy and Guillermo, who are listening in on this whole conversation, are horrified at this information, but they bury their feelings and focus on Quinn's interaction with Taktarov. Taktarov is unhappy about the delays in Quinn's operation, and he warns him that if anything like that happens again, Quinn is going to pay for it with his life. Once Taktarov is out of the picture, Quinn orders Harley to contact his associate in Arlington and ensure that their business is airtight. Now, who is this Taktarov? Well, Beck gives Jack a nice explainer on the topic on their way home. He says that when Quinn, Beck refers to him as McCabe, but I'm calling him Quinn, moved his operations to the East Coast, he needed money. Since he couldn't just take out a loan from the bank, he joined hands with the Russian mob. Apparently, the Russians helped Quinn kidnap Richard so that he could strong-arm Beck into letting him use his connections for his benefit. Contrary to Richard's opinion, Beck was never a rug seller. He was always a gun runner. Quinn didn't turn him into one. Quinn was simply aware of Beck's base of operations, he orchestrated a hostile takeover, and Beck had no option but to give in. In Rock Creek, Virginia, Quinn's men tracked down an officer of the 110th, Powell, because he is the one who had looked into the number plate on Quinn's car on Jack's orders. In Chicago, some more of Quinn's men attack Neagley in her office because she has been looking into Polly, Angel Doll, and Duke again on Jack's orders. While Powell is overpowered and tortured by those two men, the duo who tries to kill Neagley are no match for her superior combat and firearms skills. When Neagley informs Jack about this, he immediately gets in touch with someone from the 110th and tells her to check in on Powell before he is killed. I'll spare you the details of how Quinn wants his men to kill Powell. Quinn storms into Beck's house, accusing him of angering someone in the army, which is why there are so many people from the 110th looking into their operation. As soon as Beck says that Jack used to work for the 110th, Quinn connects the dots. No, he still doesn't remember that Jack put a bullet in his head, and Jack's cover is finally blown to smithereens.